Welcome to August 29th in history with Oladeni Salaudin, your star presenter. 29th of August 1966, father of Salafi jihadism, an Egyptian thinker, Sayyid Qutb, is executed for plotting the assassination of President Gamal Abdel Nasser of Egypt. Sayyid Ibrahim Husayn Shadhili was an Egyptian author, educator, Islamic scholar, theorist, revolutionary poet, and a leading member of the Egyptian Muslim Brotherhood in the 1950s and 1960s. For most of his early life, he was a school teacher, originally an ardent secularist. He came, over time, to adopt many Islamic views. Following a brief period of studying in the United States in 1948-1950, he went to the US on a scholarship to study its educational system at Colorado State College of Education. He became convinced of the corruption of Western secularism and on his return to Egypt joined the Muslim Brotherhood. Muslim Brotherhood is a religio-political organization founded in 1928 at Ismailia, Egypt by Hassan al-Banna. Islamist in orientation, it advocated a return to the Quran and the Hadith as guidelines for healthy modern Islamic society. In July 1952, Egypt's pro-Western government was overthrown by the nationalist free officers movement headed by Gamal Abdel Nasser. Both Qutb and the Muslim Brotherhood welcomed the coup against the monarchist government, which they saw as an un-Islamic and excessively submissive to British imperialism. They enjoyed a close relationship with the movement prior to and immediately following the coup. Nasser would go to the house of Sayyid Qutb and ask him for ideas about the revolution. Many members of the Brotherhood expected Nasser to establish an Islamic government. However, the cooperation between the Brotherhood and free officers, which marked the revolution's success, soon soared as it became clear the secular nationalist ideology of Nasserism was incompatible with the Islamism of the Brotherhood. Nasser had secretly set up an organization that would sufficiently oppose the Muslim Brotherhood once he came to power. This organization was called Tahrir, Freedom in Islamic. It was well known that the Brotherhood were made popular by their extensive social programs in Egypt. Nasser wanted to be ready once he had taken over. At this time, Qutb did not realize Nasser's alternate plans and would continue to meet with him. Once Qutb realized that Nasser had taken advantage of the secrecy between the free officers and the Brotherhood, he promptly quit. Nasser then tried to persuade Qutb by offering him any position he wanted in Egypt, except his kingship. Qutb refused every offer. Having understood the reality of Nasser's plan, upset that Nasser would not enforce a government based on Islamic ideology, Qutb and other Brotherhood members plotted to assassinate him in 1954. The attempt was exposed and Qutb was jailed soon afterwards. The Egyptian government used the incident to justify a crackdown on various members of the Muslim Brotherhood for their vocal opposition towards the Nasser administration. During his first 3 years in prison, conditions were bad and Qutb was tortured. In later years, he was allowed more mobility, including the opportunity to write. Qutb was an author of 24 books, with around 30 books unpublished for different reasons, mainly destroyed by the state. He wrote at least 581 articles, including novels, literary art, critique, and works on education. He is best known in the Muslim world for his work on what he believed to be the social and political role of Islam. Qutb was let out of prison in May 1964 at the request of the president of Iraq, Abdel Arif. After 8 months, he was rearrested on August 9, 1965. Then, he was accused of plotting to overthrow the state and subjected to what some consider a show trial. The trial culminated in a death sentence for Qutb and 6 other members of the Muslim Brotherhood. He was sentenced to death for his part in the conspiracy to assassinate the president and other Egyptian officials and personalities, though he was not the instigator or the leader of the actual plot, but rather as an accomplice. On 29 August 1966, he was executed by hanging. And that's all on August 29th in history with Oladini Salahuddin, standard presenter. Thank you for listening.